I never claimed to know it all, but I've learned enough to say that tearing up my home won't make yours look less in disarray. You try and infiltrate on the haven I create, yet somehow the grass still looks way greener over here. You've got a lot to learn, my dear. I almost want to cusp that mocked up face of yours in pity of such petty ways, but I've learned enough to know that fake things will tarnish, and I'm not about to have anyone stained up sham on my conscience. You see, I don't really give a damn about your counterfeit kindness or your quite frank forgery, because that's your own journey. But don't you dare think you can blink your eyes and pervade your parade of parasitic ways around walls I have layered with hands that have favored a fortress, while yours have fabricated a portrait that'll fade as soon as the sunlight torches it. And bolted barricades are not needed to fight your demons from my domain, because it is sanctioned and sage, rooted with authentic auras that shield and wield across battlefields you keep trying to manifest here. But let me make this clear. This home is not yours to corrupt, and I don't mean to be abrupt in my bluntly confronting this little emotional spill you seem to be having, because I'm not one to judge the grudge you're grabbing at, but I haven't even begun to tell you how offended I am that you even tried me. But I won't waste my breath breaking all that down to you. Describe it as I'm just not vibing with it, though we know it goes deeper than that, and I'm not really sure where you're at in terms of what you wished to accomplish. I can just promise that you'll only demolish whatever you have left that hasn't already been taken by your own theft to become this great contender, a pretender, in your own personal presidential potential for a race that literally nobody's running for. And let me say, to a degree, I want to give you some humanity, because I cannot imagine how you keep up with all that deceiving. Lord knows I'd be grieving in guilt if I ever built my life on such phony things. That kind of exploiting, that's got to keep you up at night, but I'm not here to make this right for you. Maybe if you didn't cross me in the way that you did, this would be a different story, since I've got compassion overflowing and I know all about collectively growing. And there are many ways for us to have had a disagreement, and instead you tried to intervene on my most prized achievements, and there's nothing that I ever did to deserve that mistreatment. So you're gonna have to go your own way for the last time now. There's only so much I'll allow of you to try to take that's mine somehow. Because I never claimed to know it all, but I've learned enough to say that choosing me as your prey was never gonna go your way. And this house will be a home no matter who you try to betray. And that display of greenery you keep saying is designed with sublime sunshine and those so-called cleansing crops you've seemingly been offering, honey, I know enough to say they could use a little watering.